Hi, Taurus. Welcome to your monthly April tarot reading. While this is a general reading, I try to get as specific as I can. I do use the traditional Celtic cross spread for a full picture, and so it is, but it's going to be like a condensed version because for my clients, they usually prefer that spread. The readings usually last about an hour, a little over an hour actually, but I have a 15-minute time limit. So that said, you'll notice I use a little bit of astrology, tarot, obviously, and my guides for the readings. I'm here to spread good energy and love, and I would be grateful if you can help spread that energy by liking and subscribing. Now, you know April is a big, big, big month. Listen, it is one of the biggest months of the decade. There's so much happening. We kicked it off with a new moon in Aries just yesterday, right? Well, if this video goes up on the 1st. And then we had, Venus is going into Pisces on the 5th, and then Mercury's going into your sign on the 10th. And one of the big things I want to point out is Jupiter is conjunct Neptune in Pisces on the 12th. Listen, that hasn't happened since 1856, okay? This is major. Major, 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 major. And you know what it is really is just a creative revolution, but it's all about imagination and the arts, and it's new ideas being formed. If you think about 1856, that's when Freud was born. That's when Tesla was born. We're entering this new creative revolution, and it's really exciting because this is a once in a lifetime thing. It is crazy. It's so nice. On top of that, we have a Libra full moon on the 16th, and the sun enters your sign on the 19th. Oh my gosh. And then we also have that partial solar eclipse in your sign at the end of the month. So, Taurus, I can already say that there is a lot that's going to happen for you in April. There's going to be a lot of changes. Mostly good because it's positive alignments, and there's obviously like a lot going on. So why don't we get to it? I've given this a good shuffle even before I started recording, and we are gonna get going. Again, I do the full spread here, but I can't go into as much depth as I want to. But you will still get the reading that you deserve. Okay. Listen, so, Taurus, money is on your mind. And this is great because you pull the Queen of Pentacles, heart of the matter. I love the Queen of Pentacles. She is amazing. She's so down to earth. She's all about victory. She's all about success. She's all about having worked her butt off to sit in that throne, and now she is the richest woman. You can't see, but there is a little rabbit in the corner representing fertility and just growth all around, and that's crazy, and that's really good for you because you're in a place, you're possibly in a situation where you're experiencing a lot of change in terms of career and in terms of growth and in terms of financial security and in terms of money, and that is happening. I think that you've actually, because you pulled the 7 of Pentacles here, you worked really hard. You have a lot. It's noticing you have 4. It's all Pentacles. This is all, money related basically, and material wealth and stuff like that. But listen, the energy that I'm getting so far is you have really, really worked hard to get where you're at now. There is a lot of activity in terms of career for you last year, and now it's all paid off. And I think you did go through ups and downs. Okay, I'm getting a really strong vibe of you were hitting highs, you were hitting lows, you were hitting highs, you're hitting lows. There are times where you were hitting these walls, but you were able to break through. That's really great, and there is indication here that you have worked really, 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 really hard to get where you're at. Okay, before I even get to the King of Pentacles, because you've got both the Queen and the King, I do want to point out the Three of Pentacles that you got in your crown. And so this is just saying that you probably are looking to maybe work with other people, partner up with other people. Maybe you're hiring for your business. Maybe you want to do a joint partnership with someone. Maybe you want to get a new job where you're working with people. Maybe you're over remote working and you're like, oh, I want to go into an office and I want to be around people, but the office has to allow dogs because I want to bring my dogs. Whatever it is that is on your mind, and maybe you're entering a new partnership this month. Again, remember I said that April is going to be a huge, huge month for you, Taurus. A lot of changes, okay? A lot of changes in terms of money, and it's just like I'm literally getting goosebumps because what happens this month is going to be very long lasting. And so this is all positive energy about money, okay? This is really, really nuts. This is super nuts. This is crazy. Because again, at the end of the day, you did get the King of Pentacles, and this is just confirmation that you do want to make more money. Money is on your mind. Listen, and when I say make more money, I mean obviously financial security, but also stability, all those things that I can't listen. I hate that phrase, money doesn't matter, or something, or whatever it is. It does. Money does matter. Listen, like, we all need money to like buy things, to pay for food and whatever, and that's fine. But money has become an important part of your life. Maybe there was a situation in the past where maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was like you were focused on relationships and you were working focused on family. But then you had that moment of clarity and you're like, well, this relationship would be better if I had more money so we could go out and do this. Or, well, my family would be better if we had more money so I could buy them this and we could do this. But anyway, money, 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 money. And this is on your mind. Think about working with other people, work and maybe even getting advice from other people if you are stuck with financial decisions. Money also may be on your mind because obviously it is tax season, April, and so that's also really a big thing. But I know that it's something that you want to grow. King of Pentacles, another thing about this is like it's not just money that's on your mind. It's about being making that money in terms of career and growth and seeing it match up to that. Okay, so there's also like a movement of I've been working really hard, I should get a raise, or I need to do something with my business to partner up with someone because that's going to help our financial flow and make things just bring a lot more abundance and growth in terms of our financial situation. But that's really crazy. And it's funny because I think that I said something like earlier, the energy that I got and the message I was getting was that something in the past had really like inspired you. Maybe something you were hitting like all these highs and lows. You did get the Hanged Man, okay? And this was in the past. So all this really means is that you had some sort of awakening. You had to like, what you did is you looked at things in a different way, and that's what brought you to this situation. And you just, you have to take on a new perspective. Here's the thing about the Hanged Man. A lot of people get afraid of this card, but it's one of my favorite cards. You know why? Is because, as you can see, even though the card looks scary, he's smiling. He put himself there. He wanted to see things in a different way, and he did. Things were not happening. The same old routine that he was doing over and over, it wasn't working for him. So at some point, you did have some moment of clarity, and you're like, I'm going to look at it this way, or I'm going to think about doing things this way. And that really worked out in your favor. I do have to say that eventually, you may run into a situation in the near future where you feel like things aren't going to work out. There is going to be some doubt in your, oh my God, there is going to be some, look, ace, 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 ace. This is insane in a Page of Pentacles. God, this is crazy. This is a huge month for money for you, okay? This is a huge month for growth and money, income, other people's money, bonus, something is coming. I'm not even going to talk about the Five of Pentacles. Well, I will just briefly mention it. There could be a situation, I think, and the message that I'm getting right now is taxes. I'm getting something that, like, money that you own, that's going to feel really, it's going to hit you pretty hard. I'm not saying it's like a crazy amount. You might have just got less than what you had expected in terms of returns, or something could happen with like a business that you're opening where you're like, oh crap, it costs that much more. But it's not going to be that significant because what's overpowering it, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pentacle cards out of the entire spread. So yes, money, money, money. It's going to be, April's going to be all about money. Now, let's get to the Ace of Swords, okay? My advice for you, just whatever, if you are going through any sort of like indecision or whatever, listen, it's going to be over this month. You've got the breakthrough card. I mean, this is all about mental breakthrough. This is all about clarity. Ace is the biggest card of change. The sword is such a powerful card of change. That's coming. Honestly, like, you're gonna have some breakthrough this month, and it's going to be insane because Ace of Pentacles. Honestly, this is probably the best reading I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like to say one reading's better than the other, but this is giving me goosebumps. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, all right? So that's just saying something around you. The universe is going to give you some sort of like moment. Just, here you go. Here's $1 million. Obviously, you don't, okay, let me take that back. I don't think he's going to give you $1 million, but there is going to be some moment of where you could get some sort of financial assistance or some sort of bonus or a pay increase or a salary bump or just something. Money is coming. The universe is saying, like, you deserve it. Here you go. Money, 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 money. That's going to bring you so much happiness. Okay? Your cup's overfull. Ace of Cups, that's what you're hoping for. You're hoping for this. You've been wanting this for a long time. I'm getting like really emotional because I'm picking up on the Taurus energy, and I can see so much passion behind something that you've been working on, and it's now finally coming to fruition, and you're going to be financially rewarded. And I'm literally getting this energy right now of, like, I can feel your emotions. Page of Pentacles. Final outcome. Okay? You're gonna, this is the pages, very complex card, but very powerful card. If there's another card that represents change, it is the Page, okay? So he ushers in major change, just like the Aces. Now, in your staff, you got all 4 cards that represent change. That is insane, okay? I don't even know what to say. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, everything is here. Actually, I mean, like, I'm actually speechless. Okay, so this is just saying huge change coming in. Expect some new activity or moment or news about some new money coming in, or new or source of income, or something major is coming in monetary wise, and you're gonna sit there, and it's very new, and it's something that you're gonna watch grow and blossom. And what a perfect month for that, right? Okay, because we have that eclipse in your sign, we have Jupiter conjuncting Neptune in Pisces, we have that Libra full moon, we have Sun entering your sign on the 19th. Like, what a great month. This is going to be a beautiful month for you, and you are going to make so much, you're going to see a significant change in your finances. Now, just real quick, because I'm 14 minutes in, what I've been doing for the other signs is just doing kind of like a weekly, so here we go. So the first week of April, as you know, I'm including the new moon in Aries that happened on March 31st, because, that was really, that was a good, it initiated a lot. There was a lot of energy behind that. And then Venus entering Pisces on the 5th, and we love that. And so first week, you're going to have something to celebrate. First week of April, look for something to celebrate. You might hit a milestone. There's also something around your home that I'm picking up on, something that you could be doing, something that's new, something that you are, in terms of like family or home or your domestic life. There's going to be focus on that in the first week of April. Second week of April, oh my goodness. Okay, you got the Knight of Swords. So this is the week that Jupiter conjuncts Neptune in Pisces. Knight of Swords is really fiery energy, and that's really just moving forward. This is like, gosh, I think that's when you're going to start feeling it. You're going to get a lot of news where you're going to start feeling things change. You're going to feel like new energy around that time. I mean, this is fire on fire. I mean, this is crazy, crazy energy. Okay, third week of April. Libra full moon on the 16th. Remember, we have that. That's very powerful. The sun is entering your sign. You got another pentacle card. This one is just saying that there is going to be work that you're going to do. You're going to be working towards something. So this is crazy. You're building you're in the process of building your legacy. Okay, that's going to happen the third week of April. You're going to feel a lot of that, especially when the sun enters your sign, and then that's going to be right after the Libra full moon, and then the High Priestess. Oh my goodness, like this is around the eclipse time. I love the High Priestess. You know what? She's sitting between conscious and subconscious. She is a guardian of the subconscious. You are going to be in your head a lot because remember, like a lot of this is like obviously in the first house, but then in the 12th house with all that Aries activity. So this is just saying that you could have some moments of like intuitive like flares, and you could be you'll just start seeing the visions of what you want for your future come to fruition. This is crazy. This is a crazy reading. So much to be excited for in April. Don't forget to leave comments. I love to hear when my clients call me and they tell me, or they text me or whatever, and they tell me like, oh my gosh, you told me this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen. I'm very, very excited for you. I cannot wait to see what happens for you in April. So yeah, good luck, congratulations, because there's a lot of powerful energy. April's gonna be a great month for you. If you like this reading, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next week.